Hey folks, I want to try to make this video as short as possible, but I can't help but tear up thinking about it. Me and my wife have been in this house for 5-6 months tops, right? And none of our neighbors around here have introduced themselves thus far. I don't know who any of them are. You speak to them, hey, how you doing? They just look at you weird and they get in the car and drive off. Never seen nothing like this in my life, especially in a small town like this. Let me tell you something. Next door to me, a 94-year-old woman. The day me and my wife moved in here, she's the only one who introduced herself. She walked over here to the house, knocked on the door, introduced herself, and she had made us a pot holder. Made it. Knitted it, whatever you want to call it. And it's like we became friends with her. Yeah, she's 94 years old, but still, ever since that day, she's the only one that speaks. 4 weeks ago, she had fell and broke her hip. And I went over there, the ambulance was there and all that stuff, and they took her to the hospital. She came back to her house, and her daughter's been there. So I was like, well, I don't want to bother them, you know. I don't know her that well, so I'll just wait for the right moment to go over there and talk to her. Well, 3 nights ago, she had called me because I gave her my number when we first moved in. Anyway, she called me and she said, Gary, and I said, yes, ma'am. I didn't know who it was. I said, yes, ma'am. I knew it was an older lady. And she said, hey, it's me from next door. Can you come over for a minute? And the way she sounded, I knew something was wrong. Well, I walked over there, and my wife ran right behind me. And we get in there, and she said, I'm okay. I just need somebody to talk to. And I said, okay, no problem. I sat over for 2 hours talking to her. Y'all, the things she was telling me broke my heart into pieces. None of these neighbors around here talk to her either. She's been living in that house since 1952. 1952, 68 years she's lived in that house. Don't have nobody. Her daughter goes over there. I asked her how many grandkids she had. She told me. Sad thing is, I'm 36 years old. Her grandkids are my age. Right? So how busy are you in your life you can't call your grandma? I don't understand, y'all. Why are people the way they are today? I know it's the end times, but how hard is it for someone to pick up a phone? Hey, are you feeling okay? I mean, I wish that my grandmas were still alive. My grandpa, the only one I knew, died when I was 4 years old. I didn't get a chance to know him. My grandma's died in 2008 and 2011. Both of them would have been older than the lady next door. So they'd been 96 and 98 right now. My daddy died last year. I had to sit in hospice and watch him die. When someone tells me they feel lonely, I can relate. Why is it we have friends when we're up and going around, walking around, but when we're down, nobody's there? I thank people for not being in my life because it brought me closer to the Lord. Y'all, one more thing. She also told me that she's been a member of that church since the day she moved in there. And not one soul has been over there to talk to her. From the church. Not one person. I have no words for that. I don't attend church anymore for the same kind of reasons. When my son died, where were they? Nowhere. They didn't even show up to the funeral. I was a member of that church. Didn't even show up to the funeral. We got to do better. Because I'm telling y'all, a lot of you people, and I say you people as in Christians, think that you got a ticket to be caught up and you're going to be left here. And it's going to be too late for a lot of you. Get it together while you can. God bless all of you.